Ukraine braucht starke Sicherheitsgarantien von
Ukraine needs strong security guarantees from its partners in the US and NATO. And anything that affects us Europeans requires our consent. European security interests must be safeguarded, and that is for us to decide. Against this backdrop, we are planning further coordination talks in the coming days. The last few days have once again underlined that Ukraine is interested in a negotiated solution and is strongly committed to it. Russia, on the other hand, is continuing its attacks on civilian infrastructure, the population and energy supplies with undiminished ferocity. Ladies and gentlemen, today Andrei Plenković and I also discussed the possible enlargement of the European Union. Croatia plays a major role in this regard simply because of its geopolitical and geographical proximity, and it reflects this responsibility with us in a very responsible manner. This also has something to do with the country's historical ties to the entire region. I am therefore very grateful to Andrei Plenković for his country's active commitment to the interests of the region. We agree that the EU must offer the prospect of accession, and that more arduous forms of progress must follow in the accession process. At the same time, and we also agree on this, the necessary conditions must be met by each candidate individually.
Die Eurofighter dienen der Abschreckung, aber auch der konkreten Abwehr von Bedrohungen.
The Eurofighters serve as a deterrent, but also as a means of actively defending against threats. However, in the future, we will undoubtedly operate with a mix of different weapon systems and drone defense. This also includes ground-based systems, which are currently being developed and produced in European countries. You are also familiar with the relevant debates in Germany. I am certain that we, as European allies, will work very closely together on this. The German government is not seeking to re-establish the so-called Petersberg Dialogue. It has been suspended for many years, and rightly so. However, we also have no influence over the travel activities of individual German citizens. Citizens who seek contact with Russian authorities without consulting the government. This has no political support from the German government.
Today, what we are dealing with is great Polish-American cooperation, but also America's attitude towards world problems, which is also linked to greater interest in the Indo-Pacific, but at the same time maintaining great interest in Europe. It has been translated into the language of strategy, but as I say, we are still dealing with these main issues of American policy since January this year. From the first visit of U.S. Secretary of Defense Hegseth to Poland, we have very close relations with those responsible for defense policy, but above all, we have excellent, the best relations in history between the armed forces. About Americans in Poland, we have President Trump's declaration that their numbers will not decrease, and we propose to the American side to increase the presence and responsibilities of American troops in Poland. And this is one of the pillars, this close Polish-American military alliance within NATO.
Welcome to Money Control, your ultimate destination in the ever-evolving world of finance, business, markets, policy, and technology. India's preeminent news platform, driven by facts and fueled by data. A platform made in India, and for the world. Moneycontrol.com has a staggering reach of 100 million plus monthly active users and 6.02 million daily active users. Being a transformative digital force, reshaping how we engage with money, markets, and news. Setting us apart is our commitment to delivering accurate information and empowering financial decision-making in a dynamic ecosystem. Seeking a deeper dive into the financial realm, we present Money Control Pro, a powerhouse of exclusive insights, providing actionable investment ideas and expert analysis. Because in today's fast-paced world, informed decisions demand both information and expertise. And we have 1 million plus Money Control Pro total paid subscribers and 100% return in 1.5 years, beating the market. Explore market trends, access expert opinions, and utilize essential financial tools all at your fingertips. Join the millions who trust Moneycontrol.com for their financial journey, where facts meet finance and data drives decisions. Think markets, think Money Control.